Hi and welcome back to the LessTax2Pay channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Let Property campaign and what it means for landlords. If you're returning to our channel, welcome back, but if you're new here, then welcome. If you find the video useful, then please remember to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. If there are any subjects in regards to UK tax you would like us to cover, then mention them in the comments. Let's get into the video. The Let Property campaign, what you need to know before HMRC finds you first. Hey, I've got something you might want to know about if you're renting out a property in the UK, and it's called the Let Property campaign. Yeah, I know taxes aren't exactly the most fun topic, but this one could save you from a real headache later. Let me explain it in a way that makes sense. So what is the Let Property campaign? Basically, HMRC realised that a bunch of landlords out there haven't been reporting all of their rental income. Maybe it's because things got busy, or maybe some people didn't even know they had to declare it. Whatever the reason, HMRC is now offering this Let Property campaign as a kind of get out of jail, almost free card. They're giving you a chance to come forward, tell them what you owe and pay it back. But here's the good bit. You'll get lighter penalties for doing it on your own. It's like HMRC saying, look, if you come clean now, we'll go easy on you. But if you wait for them to find out first, it could get expensive fast. No one wants that. Why should you even care? Okay, let's be real for a second. If you've been renting out a property or even just a room in your home, and haven't told HMRC about the income, it could come back to bite you. And not just in the form of fines, serious fines. HMRC is cracking down on landlords who aren't reporting their rental income, and if they catch you before you step forward, the penalties will be way harsher. But the Let Property campaign lets you avoid all that mess. You'll get to clear the slate with fewer fines and penalties. It's like taking the initiative and saying, alright, here's what I owe, before things spiral out of control. Way less stressful, trust me. Do you need to worry? Honestly, if you've rented out property in the UK, whether it's a house, a flat, or just an Airbnb situation, it's worth looking into this. Even if you've only rented part-time, you're supposed to be reporting that income. And yeah, maybe you're thinking, it's only a little bit, they'll never notice, but HMRC has a way of noticing these things. It's better to be safe than sorry. How does it work? Here's how the Let Property campaign works in a nutshell. Step 1, let HMRC know that you're taking part. You just notify HMRC that you want to take part in the Let Property campaign. It's pretty straightforward. Step 2, do the math. This is the part where you figure out how much rental income you didn't report and how much tax you owe. You'll need to go back and calculate this for as far back as necessary, whether that's 1 year or a few years. Step 3, make a full disclosure. Once you've got your numbers in order, you tell HMRC what you owe them. You'll also pay any interest on the late taxes, but because you're coming forward voluntarily, the penalties are way less. Step 4, pay up. After you disclose everything, you make your payment. Done. You're in the clear, and HMRC won't be breathing down your neck. Why should you act sooner rather than later? You might be tempted to wait and see if HMRC even notices, but that's a risky move. The longer you wait, the more interest piles up and the higher those penalties can get. And if HMRC finds out before you do anything, let's just say it won't be a pleasant letter you'll be getting in the mail. By acting now, you're basically protecting yourself from all that stress. Plus, the penalties are so much lower when you come forward voluntarily. It's a no-brainer if you ask me. Not sure where to start? Get help. Now, I know the idea of digging through years of rental records and working out taxes sounds about as fun as watching paint dry. But here's the good news. You don't have to do it all by yourself. There are experts who handle this kind of thing for a living, and they can make sure you don't mess up the calculations or miss something important. You can hire someone to help you figure out what you owe, deal with HMRC, and make sure the whole thing goes smoothly. They'll even help you negotiate the penalties down as much as possible. That way, you can relax and let someone else handle the hard part. Final thoughts. The Let Property campaign might sound like another tax thing to worry about, but it's actually your chance to sort everything out before it becomes a problem. If you're a landlord or have ever rented out property in the UK, take this seriously. You could save yourself from some hefty penalties and a ton of stress just by dealing with it now. And if you're not sure about how to go about it, get some professional help. It's worth it. Trust me, you'll sleep a lot better knowing you're on HMRC's good side.